Oh, I think we're live. Get a little commercial going on here. That's a magnifier by e-bike. I looked at those. Let's see if we can skip that. Boingle, there we are. It's a little dark, guys. You know why it's dark? Because I can't. Oh, there's John.
Hi, John.
Woof, 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 woof. The
Hi, William. Hi, John. Good morning.
Good to see everybody. It's changed since the last time I had a meltdown with my truck here, and so now I can't change what time it is. So it might be dark. Getting this thing into the we're inside the truck. So I have to walk the puppy. I love puppies. And there's Phil Leo. How you doing?
Hi, Phil.
We always come on about 5 minutes early, but unfortunately this was daylight when I got it set up, but now it's turned dark, and I used to be able to change that. I had a little code, I kind of programmed that, and I don't know, the whole thing went screwy there some time ago. So we're back in the truck. So the first part of it, we're going to be driving in the dark. It will get light. It's natural, and it won't mess up our time thing. Before, what was happening, it messes up at the end, you lose money on your loads and stuff. And so there's the truck.
Real time.
This is the truck. Let's see if we can get up and get hooked onto this truck here. I prefer to drive in the daylight, but you don't, in real life, you don't get that opportunity. We're hauling.
Can you hear us okay? You guys can hear us okay?
Yeah. We're hauling some scrap wood, I believe.
It's Saturday morning here in Florida.
It's a little
I
cloudy
think everywhere
right now.
the people are watching us, it's also morning. We're in the same time zone. There's Lorna. Well, there's a new time zone coming in.
Hello, Lorna.
Hi, Lorna. Lorna's over in London.
Okay, we're hooked on. Let's see if I can figure out where that was.
Tire codes, pressure, fluids, belts, all good, Bob?
Yeah, everything's good to go. I'm going to see if I can find out where we're heading to.
We're near Pueblo, Colorado this
Yeah.
morning. You showed that earlier.
Yeah, I had that, but I want to, let's see if it's on here. There it is. We're hauling wood shavings, and the destination is Artesia and DNF. I don't know what that means. Expected time we get there is 11:30 a.m. or p.m. So
Yeah, because right now it's Tuesday 11:30.
yeah.
So it's going to be a short load. It looks like.
Well, let's see. Maybe it'll get daylight.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's get back here into our regular screen, and let's just take off. Get this around here so I can see out the.
Laura says it's nearly 2 p.m. there. There you go.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
How are we both? Okay, today I didn't feel so
Feeling
good
good
yesterday,
so
but
far.
feeling good today so far. Days are early. We went and got new tires on the car yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
They look like brand new. The tread was good on them, but they were 10 years old.
Yep.
And
10 years old. Yeah. Bill says you're in the UK, Lorna. Yep. Yep, she is. She's hanging out there in London.
London.
She's down there from her home in Scotland.
So we're going to haul this scrap wood.
Oh, the car was going to turn. Well, I don't know where it's going to turn. There's nothing to turn. No
We've
place
got
to turn.
416 miles to go.
Lorna said she enjoyed your bike ride, Bob.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, we combined two different videos there. We went down to, what was the name of that?
Pershing Highway.
Pershing Highway. It's
Near Daytona.
the old road that used to go from Daytona to the land, which has been not used for years. And there wasn't much there in the video, so we combined it with some Clark Bay stuff in there. And
Lorna said, yes, Bill, she's from the west of Scotland, but living in London.
There's Cindy. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Cindy. Good morning, Sydney.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd love to hear Lorna talk. I just can't wait to get her on the phone sometime or talk to her or meet her in person. That would be wonderful. I'd love to hear her her speaking voice, the accent.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's
that ain't.
beautiful.
It's not
That's
you
not-
all. I can't do English. I can't really understand English half the time.
Bill said, always good to check the date of manufacturing.
It
4
is.
digits after the DOT
It
number
is.
is the week and the year of the manufacturer.
Yeah.
2117 means it's a tire was made the first week. 21st week of 2017.
And I'm going to do a little video on that.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know if everybody realizes that you don't want, if your tires could look good,
Our tires looked great. There was like no wear at all.
but they were 10 years old, which means the rubber wasn't any good anymore. You could easily have a blowout.
Yeah.
If you ever had a blowout, which we did on the road track, it's major. I mean, it just rips
Take the
things
left
all
turn
to
ahead.
pieces. And
Lorna
dangerous.
said, Phil, I've family in the U.S. and I visited the U.S. many times to
Turn
travel.
left.
So,
That's cool.
but yeah, the tires. We thought the rule was like 5 years, but we talked to the guy yesterday, and he said they recommend at 7 years your tires be replaced.
And I've watched several different videos.
Yeah, so Bill said, yeah, after about 5 years they should replace. Yep, Bob.
Yeah, that's
Dry
true.
rot, yeah.
They dry rot.
Right turn.
Even if they
Felt-
don't look dry rot,
Turn
they
right.
get hard and brittle, and you don't even see it. They look good. But if you could take them off and try to squeeze them,
Yeah.
they're stiff, they're hard.
Yeah.
They're just no good.
Yeah, the fellow said yesterday that it was 7. He said this they recommend 7 years. So that's the first time I've heard that. I've always heard.
I've
5
heard all
also.
kinds of different things. I watched tons
So-
of video on it. Everybody's got, there's Rick. Hi, Rick.
Morning, Rick.
morning.
Hi, Bob's Own Crew. And Laura said, yeah, it would be great to chat to. Absolutely, Laura. I look forward to that someday. I'd love to be able to meet you in person. That would be fantastic. Cindy said, thanks for doing the video, Bob. I appreciate you doing it for
Oh,
me
no
and
problem.
the viewers. Yeah.
There wasn't as much there as I was hoping there to be, you know? I mean,
He didn't write on, go
it's
all
only a
down
1
to
mile.
the end of it.
It's a 1 mile track, you know, and it's like there's no place to park. We was thought, well, I'll throw an e-bike in
You
there.
parked in the middle of the street there.
I
the
had to. There
parking
was no
area.
place else. A truck was there.
You took up both spots. There might be 2 places there. Phil said, hey, Laura, cool. Okay, I just watched a YouTube video on killer fish and chips, Murgatroyds in Leeds, Yorkshire. Malt vinegar yum, huge battered haddock. Ooh, that sounds good.
Sounds good. Good.
Murgatroyds.
Well, let's see if my cruise control works.
Lorna, is Yorkshire different than York? Because I've been to York, where they have the lots of roads. They have what's called the shambles, where the houses are built straight up on both sides of the streets, and they are built further in. So you can almost, they say, reach out on opposite side of the street, reach your hands out and shake hands.
It says, yeah, it's good news and bad news. Well, tell us the good news.
Rick, yeah. So Laura said, yeah, Phil, we have some great places for fish and chips. Okay, Rick, what news do you have?
If you guys watch the sky here, you'll see shooting stars now and then.
Shooting stars?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the time now? We're up to
It's
10:36.
10:36.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful country. Oh, what's he saying here? Read it. I gotta keep the road. Eyes
Rick
on the road.
says, I'm trying to, yeah. Lorna says, Yorkshire is the county. York is beautiful. Oh, okay, Yorkshire County. Okay, yes, York. I love York. Rick says, my back is getting better now.
Oh,
Yay.
that's good. Yeah.
But I have a killer head cold. Well,
No,
hopefully,
no, cold.
I'm glad your back is better. Head cold, that's not good, but you can get by through that, hopefully.
I've heard a lot of people got cold. That's up north this time of year.
Hi, Bree.
Everybody gets cold.
Good morning, Bree.
Good
TGIF
morning.
says, good morning, Bob and Sue, Lorna, Rick, Phil, William, Cindy. Hey, everybody. Everybody's saying hi back to Bree. Lorna says, oh, no, Rick. William says, good morning, Bree. Yeah, the head cold. Hopefully you'll be able to, power through that. It won't last too long.
It should.
Take care of yourself. If you need to...
Whiskey. More whiskey.
Whiskey, yeah, well... But I'm so glad to hear your back is feeling
Oh,
better.
I hit the wrong button.
William says, what are you hauling, Bob? We missed it.
It's shavings. It's wood shaving.
Wood shavings?
Yeah.
Hey, there's Steve. Golden anniversary.
Hello,
Good morning.
Hey, Steve. I talked to the tire guy yesterday, and we were talking about videos, and he said he's seen your channel, so he's familiar with it, and because he did some work down around. Actually, it wasn't
The
the tire
painting.
guy; it was a guy over Lake Woodruff.
It was painting.
Yeah, it was painting. But anyways, he watches your channel. I thought,
Rick,
awesome.
yeah, Rick says I'm coughing up nasty garbage. Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, somehow he must have mentioned your channel or something, and the guy said, yeah, he's familiar with you, Steve, there. So you do such really great videos up in Alaska, but recently all the launches, the rocket launches.
A lot of rocket
Fantastic footage from the rocket launches that Steve puts up there. Bree said the sickness is definitely going around. Right.
Yeah, all that crap. I try to stay away from people. I don't like people coming around. I really don't. I don't have to see people.
Hey, Steve, awesome premiere. I'm sorry I missed the premiere, Steve. We'll go back and put it in our list to watch. Phil said, I am too. Been out of commission for a while with this bug. Oh, Phil, didn't know that. How do you feel better?
You know, I really rather stay away from people. It's always been that way. It's a good way to get sick.
Rick says, I might have COVID. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well,
I do.
I don't know if you've checked or not, or have been tested. So, because the treatment is different. Wait, were you supposed to get off there? Well, that was kind of fast.
I think I could have done without getting off there. It's one of those off and back on ones. If I stayed straight, I'd come right back out here.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know why they do that.
It's the way I have it set up.
Bill says probably caught it at the VFW, a big bunch of.
Oh yeah, I keep away from those places. Don't want to go there.
Lorna says, good morning, Golden. I just watched your video. Very cool.
There's our route right now.
Yeah. Rick says, no, I haven't been tested. Oh, there's Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Good
How's
morning.
life up in Canada? How you guys doing?
I put my headlights on automatic. You can see the brights and dims keep going off and on. I don't know why. I guess it's the cars in the other lane.
Lorna says, hope you feel better, Phil. Yeah. William says, Corona is back. A lot of cases coming in at the hospital.
It is. It's definitely.
Mandatory masks again. Yeah.
It's definitely. It never went away. It just slowed down a little. It never will go away.
Phil said, maybe I'll roll myself in Rex Himalayan pink salt.
Yeah.
Blend. Oh yeah, that's good.
You try to get out a little bit and people want to shake hands. I don't want to shake your damn hand. I don't need to. It's stupid. You know?
Steve said, glad to hear that more folks are watching the channel. Today's premiere was my first 4K production.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, that's very cool, Steve.
I do 4K. Just about all mine are 4K.
Saying hi to Gary. Phil said, thanks, Lorna. Hops and a cold brewski. Yep.
There you go. I've got some beer. I ordered some from our, what is it called, Wine and More. And I ordered a bunch of different beers. And we got one, it's a porter, but it's too bitter. There's too much hops in it. Yeah, I don't like hops. And that's a big deal. People love IPAs. And
Rick said, COVID's been going around my work. I think I caught it from a lady I gave a ride home.
Yeah.
She's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I just prefer to stay away from people as much as I can.
He says hi to Rick, hi to Gary, hi everybody. Rick says it might help, Phil. I mean, Himalayan pink sea salt has good properties in it. It's good for you.
Good salt. I mean, it tastes like salt.
But it's got good properties in it.
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Lorna said it's hard to avoid, Rick. Yeah. William says Jack Daniels, warm.
There
straight.
you go.
There you go.
There you go. That's got it. Or a nice Scotch. Scotch whiskey's good.
Rick says it's okay. I've been going to work. Phil says Circle of Doom.
Circle of Doom.
What is that? Is that a game?
I've heard something of that.
Hi, everybody.
So maybe next week we'll get the farm back out for a little bit, and because I was monkeying with it, it seems like it's working okay.
Phil said JD Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey.
There you
Jack
go.
Daniels. Tennessee
There you
Sour.
go.
Oh, okay. Cindy said, I have a dad joke for you. Okay, Cindy. And then Gary says, life is good in Canada. We had a late start to winter. It snowed quite a bit, and now it's almost gone with more above freezing weather for another week or so. Well, that's not bad.
We had a repeat. It got in the 80s here last summer. It's been great. I love it.
Oh, Rick says, I want to bid on a different
Well,
job.
awesome, Rick. Hope it's a good one and you
Very
get it.
cool.
Praise the Lord.
And Steve said, Bob, that was quite a trail you found the other day on your video.
Yeah, I go. So I thought about either going today off-road trailing, or I don't know if I'm just going to ride the bike. But I'm going to take the one bike that does a lot of good off-roading. So I might go down.
Yeah. So Rick, tell us about your the other job bid you won. Oh, Phil says Glenfiddich single malt. Oh, there you go.
That's good. I've had some of that. That's really good.
Okay, here's Cindy's dad joke. I heard the toilets were stolen at the local police station.
Oh.
The police say they have nothing to go on.
They have nothing to go on. They could use a one of those porta potty things. You know,
Phil says there's a delay in the video. Yeah, just slightly.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, when I move my hands and then you see me come up here.
Well, that's different. That's every time you do a live stream, there's a delay on it. That's normal.
Gary says, we're renovating the house we just bought. I just took out the wall between the kitchen and the living room yesterday. Oh, nice.
Awesome.
So that's a funny joke, Cindy. Congrats, Recta. Yeah, tell us about the job. Oh, Rick says I missed that. I'm going back to trimming meat. It's easier. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. And you can still, it doesn't mess with your hands or your thumbs or whatever. Lorna said, Phil, that's a great malt. You would enjoy the whiskey tours.
It's
Oh,
good.
I bet.
I've had that. That's really good. There's a map where we're at. I think we're heading to New Mexico.
Are you going south?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deliver these chips. Not like Ponce and John on the motorcycle people, not those chips.
Phil said, definitely, Lorna. Yeah.
I hear the crows out. They're happy. We got to 84 degrees yesterday. It was nice out. It's going to be nice today. Tomorrow.
Couple nice days.
It's going to go to hell tomorrow again, back in the 60s. Yeah.
Rick says, my hands bother me anyway, so the job I'm doing now is killing my body.
Oh.
Well, good. I hope you're able to get into that job and the rest of your body starts feeling good. Sorry about your hands.
I think life is killing my body. Like I was so sick yesterday. I get these aches and pains, and I get them every morning, but they go away. They come around all day. Pain in the butt.
Steve said, Canada has had mostly a mild winter, according to reports. First time in years that an ice bridge failed to form across the Yukon River from Dawson City. Oh, really?
Dylan called me. I don't know if you guys know Dylan.
Dylan called, yeah, Bob.
And I talked to Dylan yesterday a little bit. He told me it was mild up there. And I'm sure it was mild winter.
Gary said, Sue looks like a backseat driver today.
She's hanging in the back.
Yeah, this new setup where Bob's got his setup here and back in his bedroom here. We can't. It's hard to do, so he had me come in here and sit with David.
Oh, it's much easier. It's not hard. It's very. This is a way easier.
I'm here for the ride.
Much easier than they're shooting stars. Did you see them?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
If you
keep your eye out for the shooting stars.
Shooting stars coming, guys.
Bill says probably repetitive strain injury, Rick.
Yep.
Carpal tunnel type stuff.
Yep.
Feel better, Rick. Yeah, it's just.
I've had that.
Hiding,
fabric, pulling fabric and stuff all my life. It's like I probably have it. I don't complain about aches and pains too much, so I probably got it. I just don't pay attention to it.
Steve says if the mild weather continues, we might leave early for Alaska.
There you go. Oh, you're going back to Alaska?
Yeah, I remember him saying he's going back up. Yeah. Bill says repetitive. Yeah. Repetitive strain injury. Yeah.
A little bit of traffic work going on right here.
Rick says, Bob, I'm sending you the complete first season of Richard Simmons' Sweat to the Oldies.
Yeah, well, Rick, you can just keep it.
And a bottle of Geritol.
I'm not sure what bad issue you have about Richard Simmons, but I don't like the guy, so you can just keep it.
Rick says,
weird.
thank you, Phil, you're right, yeah. William says, I'll call you later, Rick. Hope you feel better.
Oh, I gotta go over here real
Then he
quick.
said, too bad it's dark on the trucking. Makes it boring when you can't see anything.
Oh, it's not boring. Well, look at the sky, and there's
but
a
yeah,
lot.
you can't see the scenery.
There went another shooting star,
Yeah, the sky's beautiful up there, yeah.
It's real life. If you're driving a truck and it gets dark, that's real life.
Rick says, thank you, William. Bill goes, Simmons needs Speedos. Those Peekaboo Richard shorts are too loose.
He's always been a weirdo.
Steve says, yeah, we're going back. Had planned to leave Florida in
Sonia.
mid-May, but now we might leave early.
Oh, Sonia back today.
Sonia.
I feel for you in your
hello.
back, because I know that hurts. I've had back issues.
How's your back doing, Sonia? Good morning. She's watching. Bill says, hey, Sonia. Versus, I'm wearing my black belt thong. Well, hey,
There you go.
William says, hey, Sonia. Yes, Cindy, about the darkness. He doesn't have the ability to change the time anymore to daylight. He's tried to do that, and he's looked around and just can't.
Well, I actually did programming. I reprogrammed it, and it's just so much work. I'm not going to do that again. Anyway, this is the way trekking really is. It gets dark.
It's going pretty fast. We'll have the load delivered before it gets daylight.
It's 2 a.m. right now. It's not that big. I don't really mind, to be honest. That's where I got to doing it. It's kind of cool looking at things at night.
Bree said, "Good morning, cutie." I think she's talking to Sonia.
Good morning.
We can all guess. Everyone will think Bree thinks they're cutie. Versus Bob, is there deer in this game?
No, but there is in the farm. You know,
On the farm?
I haven't seen a deer. I'm not saying you wouldn't see one.
Sonia says, haven't gotten out of bed yet, just woke up. Hey, that's all right.
If you kind of look in the sky up there, you can kind of see the Milky Way.
Yep, I saw that a little bit there, yeah. Bill says, are you wearing the chartreuse avocado catapult again, Rick? Yeah, look at the sky. If you can look up and see the sky,
you can see the Milky Way.
Sonia said, hi, cutie, back to Bree.
Cutie
said,
patootie.
hi times 8.
A cutie patootie.
Yeah, look above the wires there. You can see you should be able to see the sky. I mean, that's clearly the Milky Way up there.
Twice I've seen shooting star.
Lorna said, so you can.
Turn left.
Oh, I got to turn right here.
Oh, gee.
And that truck come right out front
Well, then
of me.
you said left. You turned left. You said right. Okay, you had to turn left. Gotcha.
Depends on which way you're looking at it.
Rick says, I put a pork roast in the slow cooker last night.
Sounds
I will
good.
be eating it after the chat. Oh, that sounds good. Gary says, watching you two on the big screen today, working on the kitchen demo
cool.
as I watched. Knock out that wall.
Knock out the wall.
Take down that wall. Move that bus.
Move that bus.
Rick says, how did you know, Phil? Hi, Mason. You ready to come up, baby? Come here. Come here. Woo. You run up? Come on, baby. Lazy.
Use the right lane. Then take the
Here
exit
comes
on the
Lacey.
right.
There's Lacey. Hope you can still hear me.
Take the
See,
exit on the
Lacey's in
right.
the chat now.
She likes to get on the chat.
Here she is, guys. Here's our Lacey girl. See you there, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay. Bill says active imagination, Rick. Yep.
Yeah.
Bill says manual or auto training, Bob.
Use the right lane.
This is auto.
Okay. That's so baby.
I had the gear shift on it, but it's just
Don't knock
Pain in
my
the butt
microphone,
using it.
Lacey. She's trying to.
Turn right.
Gary says once we finish the renovation, we'll be renting it out and going back on the road.
there you go.
We have a campsite booking starting in May. Oh, cool. And Cindy said, I understand it's real life since I'm not driving. I like to sightsee at the side of
Oh, I do too.
road seat. Absolutely, Cindy. Same here. William says, what's Sue doing to make you miss that turn, Bob?
Oh, I get looking at the chat and then I miss my map here.
Yeah, scratches for Lacey, everybody says.
Unlike the plane, actually you can walk around more with flying the airplane than you can the truck. You gotta keep your map in sight or you
Rick
will
says,
miss it.
Phil isn't a tranny, a guy in drag. I don't know.
I don't know, sounds could be. There's a lot of weirdness in the world now and that's part of it.
Lorna said, my dad preferred night driving. Oh, a lot of truckers do. Less traffic.
Well, back in the day, I rather drove at night, but now as I've gotten older, I can't stand to drive at night. I can't even stand to drive. I hate driving.
Can you hear me okay? I want to make sure that Lacey didn't knock out my microphone again. What are you staring at over there, baby? They just
Well, I
got
think
this
these
little-
mics work better on this platform than it did the way we had it
Yeah.
when this was in the other room because it was too far away and they cut out.
Look over this way.
Rest
There
of it, I
go.
hear you fine.
Good, thank you guys. Rick says, Bob, if you run over the construction workers, would you lose the game?
No. No, sometimes I've got the damage and stuff shut off, so I don't,
Yeah.
that becomes a pain, so I just shut that damage off.
Steve says, you sound fine, Sue. Good. Audio, 5 times 5, said Phil. Yep, game. Good
So-
one. Okay.
Sonia's the only one. I think she's on here that won the prizes. Well, is there anyone else that prize? Oh, they're starting to receive them now.
Felix has got her prize.
She's got her prize.
Rapink got his.
Rack got his.
And Sonia got hers.
Sonia got hers.
We think Scott's got his. We haven't heard from him yet.
So if anybody's watching this, they asked me if you could share it out on social media, your winning prize. And that's great. I mean, thank them for giving it away. And so you do that. Sonia did Felix did a great little share out with that. So just share it out and just thank them because that was nice of them to give that
Appreciate
away.
It, yeah.
It was awesome.
William says, my son says he loves night driving. He's an owner-operator. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Now, like I said, when I was younger, I didn't mind driving at night, especially when there's nobody on the road.
Rick says, I don't like driving, period.
I don't either. I hate driving.
And Sonia says, got mine, gave it to Jim's son. Well, that's cool.
Oh.
Glad to see that someone will get use out of it there.
Turn left.
Okay, Steve said, Bob, I got a real challenging road for you to drive some Saturday morning. The Coca-Cola in British Columbia. What did you do? Hit somebody?
I don't think I have the map to British Columbia. I only have United States maps.
On the road to feed America's family. What
there
did
you
you
go.
hit?
I've got to feed them right.
Smithville truck. Hey, that's got bacon on it.
Oh, that's why I stopped them. Thought maybe we could get some bacon. Yeah, see, this trucking not only have what maps they put out, we don't even have the whole United States yet, and I know I don't have British Columbia.
So Steve said that's Steve. Coquihalla, the Coquihalla in British Columbia. We'll have to check that out.
I don't have it.
Watch for that.
Yeah, I don't have
it. Oh, because you don't have British Columbia yet.
That map's not on this game yet.
Oh, okay.
Not the whole United States. You have to buy each map as it becomes available. And I don't even have the whole United States. I wish I had the East Coast. I don't like the West Coast. I wish I had the East Coast, but I don't have it.
What do you think, Lacey? Steve said the locals call it the Coca-Cola.
The Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola.
You become a Coca-Cola.
The Coca-Cola Road in BC. Okay. I will look. I want to check that out, though. What are you doing there? Just sitting up here so pretty, just watching.
Yeah, we're happen to be in, where are we at? Roswell. See, we're in New Mexico.
Roswell. Aha!
We're down by Roswell.
So watch out for any aliens that might be around there.
We might see an alien.
Just keep an eye on that sky. Look at that. The stars up in the sky, the nebula.
It's almost 4 o'clock truck time, game time. It'll become daylight here before too long.
Yeah, almost 4 a.m. Steve said, oh no, we read that Coca-Cola. William said, passing out breakfast burritos for everyone
that
in the chat. Oh, that does sound good.
I want a garlic, a lot of garlic, and a lot of sauce. And I don't like the bread, the garlic sauce.
Who is popping up the alien emojis?
Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Awesome.
William says, thank you, William. I'm hungry. Yeah. I'm going to make some bacon this morning, I think.
Making bacon.
We were talking about it on Sonia's chat yesterday. It was hilarious. That was probably the biggest, longest chat about bacon.
Bacon.
And all the yummy things bacon.
I'm going to get an e-bike today.
So I said I would
I didn't get it
after
yesterday.
the chat. Yeah, you did not yesterday.
We were doing tires and didn't feel good, so I felt terrible yesterday. And it was nice. It was 83 or 84 yesterday. It was beautiful. And it's gone down tomorrow.
Going down? All right. Lacey has left the lap.
Lacey has left the building.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. You can come over this way to get out if you need to get out. Here, over here.
Shrimp scampi sounds good. No linguine, no. Shrimp sounds good. No that pasta crap.
Shrimp scampi and linguine.
Yeah.
Extra garlic.
Yeah. I like the garlic, but not the pasta.
He ate the shrimp and the sauce and left the linguine.
I still, in my mind, trying to figure out what does people like pasta so much. It's dough. Just nothing but flavored dough. I don't like it. It's not, I can't stand pasta. But people love it. I don't quite get it. I got a lot of things people do I don't get. I don't understand the human race.
I'm sure it was very inexpensive to make
pasta. It was. I'm sure
it was a staple that you could prepare a meal without a lot of expense. Put a little sauce in it. You didn't have to have meat.
Yeah.
You would take. If you had meat, that was a bonus. But
gotta have
we
meat.
grew up on spaghetti.
Gotta have meat. Gotta have meat.
Well, sometimes you couldn't afford it. All we could afford was just,
Well, we lived on the farm. We just go out and kill the cow.
City dwellers didn't have that.
Pasta is a vehicle for fun. Well, I know that's all it does. It itself is just plain dough, and it's what you to it. That's all it is. It's kind of like a soybean, soy. What do you call that? I can't name, but I know what I'm trying to say.
Sounds good, William. Thanks for the breakfast. If it's not too much trouble, could I have OJ instead of coffee? Absolutely.
I'll take either one.
We have OJ in there too. Lord said, thanks, William. William said, you're welcome, everyone.
Tofu. They use tofu as Rick said it, tofu. It's all that it's nasty, but they use it to hold the flavor, is what they do.
What as Phil says, I'm half Italian, so pasta is in your DNA.
Oh,
but the diet is no pasta.
Phil with me, and I'm just half-assed.
Half-assed.
So that's just who I am.
Half Italian, awesome, Phil.
And I'm perfect because Jesus made me.
Cindy says, I'm going to a local dessert shop to get chocolate-covered bacon.
There you go.
I hope it's as good as Angel and Phelps in Daytona.
Phelps has a good
chocolate-covered bacon is that. We've never got it at Angel of Phelps there in Daytona, but downtown there was a candy shop and they had chocolate-covered bacon.
Tony's downtown.
Yeah, and Bob, when I first got here, he took me in there and said, "You got to try this." And I'm going, "No, I don't think so." He goes,
I got a video of that. If you look at my thing.
It was so good. You don't think it could, but salty and sweet. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Brooke says, I'm not Italian, but I love pasta. Yep.
Continue straight.
That sounds good, Cindy. I hope you like it. That sounds yummy. Wim says, I'm a meat and potato man. Yep.
Yep, meat and potatoes. That's what I like.
Bill said, are you part Italian, Sue? No, didn't hear. No, I'm not. I'm British, English, Scottish, Irish.
I'm Bob.
I'm literally 90% from the UK, Wales, and then I also have some German and Nordic.
Neighbor dog's barking now.
Yeah, I love Italian food.
I'm American. I was born in America, and I've lived in America.
My daughter-in-law is half Italian. So get out. Come on. Okay. Brooke says, Cindy, I love chocolate-covered pretzels. Oh, yeah, those are good, too.
They're good. I like chocolate-covered pretzels.
Maggie wants up now. Come here.
Barzula Noodles has made of chickpeas, yeah.
Gorilla has noodles made of chickpeas. Oh, what are you going through that for?
Get out of there.
Come here. Come over here. Stay right here, baby.
Get out of there.
Come here, Maggie. Come here.
Wires back there.
Stand up. Come here. Come on. Stand up. Come on. Come on. Sit.
Continue straight.
Very clean town. Yeah, this is a neat town.
Yeah.
Where is it? We're in Roswell.
Roswell. You probably can't see Maggie because of the steering wheel, but here's Maggie. Yes. Hi, baby.
We only got 29 miles to drop this load off, and it's
getting daylight. 5:20. It's getting there.
The next load we take will be in the daylight. So
there's Maggie. You got to see Maggie. The chat. So
she gets in places she don't belong.
So anyway, I must. Rick says I could go for chicken parmesan over spaghetti. Ooh, sounds good. William says very clean town. Phil says American first. Yes, we're all American first.
I'm American.
And
we did a DNA and it lied. I don't give a shit what it says. That's not me.
Phil says chocolate truffles. And William says don't forget the
I think truffles like mushrooms.
No, truffles.
Truffles.
Chocolate truffles?
Truffles is like mushrooms. They're very, very delicious.
Yeah, that's not what that is there. I think that's more like a little thing here. Like the rum balls we would get from the chocolate rum balls.
Oh, yeah, just chocolate pods.
Those are truffles.
Yeah, just chocolate drops.
William says, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you.
It's nice.
But yeah, Cindy said Gorilla has noodles made of chickpeas now, and I've seen some made out of
I made
not artichokes. What are they made out of?
Go around these.
Blanking out on the word. Rick says, yeah, Barbara Streisand was awesome in that. What was Bill? I missed what he said. What he was saying office in that.
Trying to get it around something.
My DNA said I'm alive.
Yeah, I think the DNA is a crock to me.
Oh, that's funny. Barbara Streisand, she's a good one.
I never
amazing
cared much
singer.
for her. Never cared
and she's
much
a
for her.
good actress too. Very good actress.
Yeah, one of my least favorites was Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, look at the sunlight. Look, we're getting the dawn here, driving through the dawn. That's pretty cool. There's Cindy. Now you can see where we're going. We're almost there.
Yeah, we've got 28 miles. We drove
the
through
red
the
bus
night.
at the tour bus. Wave everybody at the tour bus.
Drove through the night.
And thanks, say Bob, thanks for not hitting us.
Oh, are you also I'm not a vegetarian. Rick's. I don't think Rick is real.
John said, cooking with Rick. Are you also a vegetarian, vegan?
I could not be
I don't think so.
Meat. I want meat.
I'll let Rick answer that, but pretty much know the way he cooks.
I don't. Yeah, I don't believe Rick's vegetarian. Yeah, it's really pretty.
Look at the scenery.
We're in New Mexico is where we're at.
Yeah, New Mexico's gorgeous.
Here's the map of where we're at right now. Coming down around there's Carlsbad, and we won't quite go that far.
William said it's beautiful. Hey, Gary says, hey, that's my bus on the right.
There you go.
Yeah, thank everybody for not hitting Gary's bus.
Yeah, don't hit his bus.
Rick says, John, I love meat, but also love vegetables, so.
I'm not a big veggie fan or fruit fan. Meat. I'm a meat eater. Potatoes, meat.
Very cool. I hope I didn't miss any. Oh, Rick says I buy Walmart brand pasta. It's cheap and delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Phil says Streisand's great voice actress. Can't watch The View. Was she on The View or something?
That's a stupid show.
I don't know. I didn't realize she was on.
I've only maybe seen a clip of it once. It's stupid. Like most shows are. Most shows are stupid.
John goes, aha, I just saw the tofu reference. Yeah, yeah.
So we got 2 miles, and we're going to drop this load off. We'll get another one.
Cindy says, William, I am American and a child of God. Ancestry doesn't interest me much.
Me
It's
either.
where I'm going that counts.
That's right. Go see Jesus
You're
Christ.
100% right there, Cindy.
That's the best at the end of your life to know Jesus and
John
spend
says, "Hi, William."
forever in heaven. So
And William says, I want Bob's pizza. Now, Bob
I
makes
make
the
an awesome pizza. I haven't made any for a while because when Sue was on her diet thing, it didn't fit it, and I just haven't made it. And it's like I probably make the best pizza you'd ever eat.
William says, absolutely, Cindy. So.
People, you're in my way. You give them the blow.
John says, Bob, the graphics on that simulator are amazing.
Isn't it pretty cool?
Now that you can see where we're at.
Yeah, you get the daylight.
Yeah.
It said you have to drive through the dark. I used to have it said I programmed the thing to get on, and it worked, but it no longer works, and it takes a lot to program it.
Rick says, no, John, I'm just old enough to know what Bob was trying to say. Tofu was big in the 80s. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. It's just soybeans all it is.
Laura says, can I have some, Bob? You guys, you come down, Bob will make us a nice pizza.
Make a pizza. I don't think I can make one that big.
Make a couple.
That's a lot of work.
And when, no doubt, no doubt. What are you doing now, Lacey? You went back? You went back up? Huh? Come here. Come on. You went up? Come here, baby.
Always cars in my way.
Tofu, please. Brooke says, tofu pizza, please, Bob.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
John says, gotcha. I missed that. It's even bigger today, to be honest. Oh,
It
tofu,
is.
yeah.
A lot of
yeah,
people
it
eat
is,
tofu. I think. What do I hear?
I don't know.
There's a weird sound.
Cindy said, daylight, yeah. And Steve says, if all goes well, SpaceX will be launching a Falcon 9 shortly after 6 p.m. tomorrow, Sunday.
I saw that.
And the timing should cause the rocket plume to illuminate this from the setting sun. It should be a cool sight down to Miami. It's outside. There's something outside that's coming through on your speaker.
Right.
Weird. Sound like a siren.
Could be.
I have a video, so I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
I'm not taking my earphone out because I can't.
It's
I'll
all right.
mess it up.
I don't think it's messing up the chat.
That'd be cool. It'll be. We'll watch for that.
I have seen those type of launches, and they're awesome. With just the right setting, and it just looks gorgeous.
Turn left.
Interesting.
Take the right turn ahead.
Rick says, Sue, can you sing Cool Night by Kool and the Gang? No. I like Kool and the Gang, but no.
Here we go. We're going to
John
drop it off
said,
here.
we had a sprinkle of snow last night here in Nova Scotia.
Oh, yeah.
But it's already melting.
Oh, that's the good part.
Climate change has really affected our weather. That's what,
Oh, it says I'm late.
that's what, Steve said earlier that the climate change has caused the snow bridge, the ice bridge.
There we go. We got this load
in
in.
Alaska.
Let's go back out here and see if we can just take another load right where we're at.
Phil says heavy lift rocket. Fraser Crane is great. Oh, Fraser Kane is great on YouTube. His synopsis of the James Webb Space Telescope video for the first year is awesome. Oh, interesting. Okay. You said Fraser Kane. I thought that was Fraser Crane.
Fraser
I'm going, oh, that's
Crane.
Fraser. Yeah. Interesting. So.
Let's see if we can find a thing and just take a load right. I hear cows.
Are you in Taos?
No, I hear cows.
Oh, you hear cows. I thought you said you're in Taos. I
No.
think that's New Mexico. That's where it is. William says, how much did you make on that load?
I forgot. I got in a hurry to change it.
He had a fine because he was late. I don't know why he was late.
I should have looked at it closer. Now I should be able to go in here and hit
Rick says,
this.
Phil, do you have family or live alone?
Freight market.
And Steve says, cows. Okay, so you heard that, cows.
Yeah,
And
we got milk.
Phil
Let's
says,
take up the canvas.
how was the new calf breed? Since we're speaking of cows.
Begin route navigation.
That was really cool, going out and seeing their mama had her baby. She went out there and just all of a sudden, she had a new baby cow, huh? Calf out there.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
Recalculating.
recalculating.
Yeah, we got to get over here to pick up this next load. We're going to haul some milk.
Turn left.
Just like I've got a ear on there or something. Here, look.
And it's daylight now, so the rest of our load will be in daylight. We won't finish this load because it's further than what we can go. You know, I
Steve
think.
says, I know a gal that was late, and it wasn't the rent.
Yeah.
Right turn ahead.
It's one thing, I'm never late. Never late. I don't give excuses for lateness.
Rick says, I'm buying stocking tissues. Yeah, you're probably using a lot while you're sick there.
There's
Hope you
a-
feel better.
A
Rick said,
fire
babies
truck.
are great. Baby cows are great. Baby, yes.
Yeah.
On, life
Animals.
on the farm. Yes.
I'm not crazy about baby humans, but baby animals are cute. Oh,
Phil says K, yeah. Saw that, Bree. Awesome. Yeah, that was cute. That was a cute video.
that was cute. I love little animals. And
Yeah. And Bree was talking about her milk sack coming in, right? Is
Yeah,
that what she was
become
saying?
fresh when you
Yeah.
start producing milk.
Turn
And
right.
Bob knew what you were talking about.
I knew
didn't,
exactly what
Bree.
you're talking about. That's how you have to breed your milking cows every so often to freshen them up so you have more milk. You don't want to dry them
Flora
up.
laughed at Steve. His joke.
You're not seeing this chat messages that Sue is.
Just, I feel like I'm
No.
not seeing the chat messages.
Do you have yours on live chat? I don't know what
Is
that.
it on live chat? Yeah.
There's a little thing on
Use
your
the right
box
lane.
that should say
Then
live
turn
chat.
Do you have the chat? Is the chat out there? Yeah, I know you've seen it,
Turn right.
John, because you commented on the tofu, unless you were just listening. If you have the chat popped out. Phil says, I was lagging too. Oh, so maybe you guys are lagging. Maybe that's
That
it.
could be. That could
Rick
be.
says, click all messages, live chat. Yeah.
Yeah, put on live chat. You should see all of them.
Turn left.
Rick says, Steve, my one ex-girlfriend showed up at my house with her 5-year-old son
Yeah.
and husband, and she said the kid was mine,
Take the
Uh,
left.
but we weren't together for over 6 years at the time. Well,
Turn right.
Did you ship it to her?
wow, no. Laura says, maybe you're on top chat. Yes, you make sure you're on live
Yeah,
chat,
gotta be on live chat.
and because Bob changed that before we came on.
But it has nothing to do with what I changed. It's what you have on your
Right.
settings.
Right.
There's
That's
our
it.
milk truck. Right
And-
up ahead. You can see a milk truck.
And Phil said, John, slide your red line dot all the way to the right. And Laura says, Rick, what a nerve. Yeah, well,
What a nerve.
yeah, if the kid was just 5 and you hadn't seen her in 6 years, I mean, there's a 3-month window there that John says, I'll try that. Good. I hope you
works.
Get to live. And it'll say live. You're on the bottom of your thing, it'll say live in red, or it will show that it's black. If it says live, the little red button should be lit up.
Begin route navigation.
There we go. We got the milk truck hooked up. And say we won't be able to finish this load, but at least we'll get it started.
Rick says, I know Lorna. The kid looked just like his dad. Brown eyes and hair. Very good.
Not
John
my
says-
kid.
John says, it worked. Thanks, Phil. There you go.
All right.
I'm glad you're all caught up.
So many little things that, you know, I forget more than I know. I always know how to do something, and it's like, I can't remember how I did it. And as I get older, I don't remember nothing.
My chat just disappeared. Hit those thumbs up if you get a chance. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we still got about 20 minutes left, so we're going to work this load out here.
Uh,
So now we're in the daylight portion of the
William says, Rick,
truck
are
drive.
you cooking today? And Rick said, no, I do have pork roast in the slow cooker. Yeah, he mentioned earlier that he put that in overnight and he'll have that.
Take the left turn ahead.
Okay, I think I've got everybody's.
Oh, it feels so much better. It's warmed up out. God, I hate cold.
Phil says, I learned that from Bree. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
The things we learn on live chats, eh?
It is.
Use the right
Hey,
lane. Then turn right.
let's go around these bunch of...
See if Bob's going to drive
Oh,
right.
is it? No, I thought maybe the train tracks was down.
Oh, that would have been
Turn
something.
right.
I'm going to see if I can get around these guys and make a turn
We're
here.
going to make a right turn in front of him. There
Trying
you
to
go.
get a little further to go on.
And you also learn how not to drive from Bob.
This is a game. It's not real. It's just a game.
Yeah. Do not drive like Bob. Be like Bob, but do not
I
drive
would
like
drive
Bob.
like Bob. Bob's a very good driver.
Not on the game.
No, I'm a very good driver on the game. Try it once. Rat got this game. I haven't a
Continue
chance.
straight.
Phil says that tanker truck is delivering Bree's sriracha sauce. There you go.
It's a whole tank load of sriracha sauce for Bree.
Rick says, Phil, watch out for Bree. She's beautiful but deadly.
Beautiful, deadly.
She's beautiful. She's got a lot of spirit in her.
She got spunk.
spunk. Yeah.
She got spunk.
Is that what on Everybody Loves Raymond, Frank would say?
Got
she's
spunk.
got spunk. I like spunk. I'm pretty sure
do.
he said that a
I
lot.
like people that's open, forward, say what they think. Oh, I hear airplanes, what I hear.
William says, "Where's Carol?"
Yeah.
Maggie heard it too.
If you heard the back feed, that was off my
Here, baby.
security camera,
Maggie.
and an airplane was flying
Oh,
over low, a real airplane.
I don't know. We haven't seen Carol. I'll have to send her a message
haven't seen
because she
her
wasn't
today.
on Monday either.
I thought she was on earlier today, and I seen something she posted, but I can't keep up with things.
Rick says, Bree at one time punched a moose.
Punch the move.
Punch a moose. Bill
I
says,
knew.
I have much experience in threat management, Rick.
I knew a guy
okay, there
broke
you
his
go.
arm punching a cow one time.
Who did?
Somebody I knew when I was a
okay.
kid. He punched a cow and broke his arm.
Oh, served him right.
Yeah.
Laura says, yeah, I hope Carol is okay. Yep. Just stay right here, baby. Bill says, Bree once uppercut a donkey and it became a giraffe.
There you go.
She's tougher than rawhide. Rick says, me too, Lord. I really care about her. Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
She's a cool girl.
William says, Phil.
There's a flying
was
saucer
good.
to the right, in case you guys missed it.
What was it?
Flying saucer.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I see it there. Yeah. Bree is real. Yeah, we love Bree. Come here. Lacey, come up here, baby. Come here. Come up here.
So next week we'll do a little farming, because everybody was asking for some different things, and we'll get back into our flying. And
Oh. Lacey's back.
Lacey's back. Hey, baby.
There. Got to hike her up so I can hold on to her still. She's not heavy, but when you're sitting here with, I don't have my legs up to keep her in place. She slides off.
You can tell it's nice right here. A lot of airplanes this morning.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
from the airport. We live like just across the street from the airport.
Bree says, Carol sent me a message earlier. I haven't checked yet. Oh, okay, cool. Rick says, Bree is a sweetheart. If I ever leave Holly, I'm heading to Washington State.
Why would you ever leave Holly?
Stick with Holly. Bree's great, but stick with your wife. Bree's married too. Bill said, Bree's clever wit and hilarious repartee is a real deal. Absolutely. Yep. Bree says, I crock-potted pork roast yesterday. Now what am I going to do with it? Shred it up and make sandwiches.
Pork roast is good. Anything's meat's good.
Make up some mashed potatoes and have some gravy with it. Put it over mashed
Yeah.
potatoes.
I like mashed potatoes. Sue made mashed potatoes. I go, want some mashed potatoes? I go, got any gravy or anything? No. I got to have something on them. I don't want to just eat mashed potatoes.
William says, Phil, Bree has fast birds that will attack you. Yes, she does.
Continue
Yeah,
straight.
there's Hawkins Family Adventure.
Phil
I got
says,
it.
make tacos and burritos. There you go. Pork tacos and burritos. And Bree loves those. Yep. Hey, there's Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning. Good morning out there in the Pacific Northwest, out in Washington. Rick, now what am I going to do to it? Eat it as is. Yeah.
Eat it as is.
Yeah. Rick says, Bree, like minds think alike. Steve says, Rick, lucky for you, but that sure didn't work well for, yeah. Trump. William Brody, hello, Hawkins. And Phil says, those guinea pigs, those guineas got the psycho zoomies. Yep. Rick says, hi, Sandra. Good, Lacey, watching you.
You watching, Bubba? You seen Dad drive? Huh?
She got down. She thought it was time to.
New Mexico is such a flat, nothing state. There's
It's
nothing
not
here.
flat. There's
No,
down to where you're at
it's
might be.
flat. No, look, it's flat.
Where you're at right
flat
now.
and nothing. Only the facts. That's all I tell is facts. It's fat. It's fat and flat. But there's no trees.
Slaughter says no flying this morning. Nope, we're out of the plane for a little bit.
Yeah, next week
Back
we'll
in
do
the truck?
We'll do truck, then maybe we'll go back to the plane. Maybe we'll just rotate them. We'll see how that
Yeah.
goes.
And farming, we hadn't been on farming for a while either.
Yeah, and next week, so we'll see what we can do. Farm a little bit.
Brooke says, LOL, Steve, I'm just kidding. I love Holly. We're going on 30 years of marriage.
That's awesome.
Congrats, Rick. That's awesome.
Awesome. My parents were married 65 years, and my grandparents were only 63, but they died. That's why they had to stop at 63.
Rhea said, I usually do just eat meat. Pizza accidentally jumped into my mouth last night.
Well, pizza's okay if
It
it's
happens.
made right, and if you put pineapple on it, it's not made right.
Yeah, just accidentally jumped in my mouth.
Whoops, there got that pizza right in my mouth.
Yeah. I want ice cream.
Farmers get married early. They do. I was married at 16. I was on the farm. I was on my own at 16. Had my own place. Had my own car. Had a job. Unlike kids today, they never even leave the house.
LOL. Hawkins says, we are going to celebrate our 24th wedding anniversary.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
And our 28th year together. That's awesome, Sandra. Congratulations.
Bob, I never knew you were married. I've been married.
Rick, Steve says, Rick, you and Holly are catching up to me. It's already 53. 53 years, that's awesome, because I know the name of your channel alludes to your golden anniversary, your
I've got
50th
25,
anniversary.
45 years.
Rick says, Bob, I never knew you were married.
Yeah.
Bill says, I'm sure it was delish, Bree. John says, 45 years together with my sweetie this year.
Awesome. That's awesome, John.
All going down the toilet with dementia.
Yeah,
I
that
know, John.
dementia.
I'm following your posts and stuff.
I'm getting it. I don't know if you notice it, but I'm getting it. It's coming along, you know. and
Sending hugs and good vibes to you, John.
You get a lot of slack when you have dementia, and my mom had it, and people need to take care of the people with dementia, you know.
Bill said, hi, Sandra. Rick says, Steve, you must be a bit older. About the same, yeah. William says, happy anniversary. Bill said, congrats, John.
Yeah, good job.
Congrats, Steve. And Laura says, so sorry, John, that's tough. Yeah.
It is. It's a tough family.
Sandra says, AA meeting at 11 on my channel.
There you go.
Very
Check
good.
it out,
Congrats
guys.
to you for your, for your sobriety, Sandra. That's amazing. And that you're leading others
Turn left.
and supporting them on that. So good for you. William says, that's awesome, Steve.
Look at the buzzards up in the sky.
Rick says, John, I'm so sorry. My dad died from it. Now my mom
Yeah.
has it. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom died from it.
Steve says, I'm older than dirt.
I am too. Next month I'll be, well, it's March, I'll be 71. So.
John says, you are 71.
No, I'll be.
You'll be 71.
I'll be
I'm aging
71.
him a year.
Yeah, you're trying to make me older than I am.
John says, just 2.5 years since the first signs.
There you go. Watch this airplane, biplane, boom, right in front of it.
And she needs help with every single thing.
Yeah.
Life it, yeah.
Yeah.
William says, my mom too, Rick. Yeah. Well, says, sorry, John. Hugs and prayers. Yeah. Rick says, I'm so sorry, William. Saunders said, we are going to renew our wedding
You got
vows on
beat,
our
Bob.
25th. Oh, congrats. That'd be awesome. Steve says, got you beat, Bob. So Steve's old. So
Oh, you're
Steve's
older than me.
older than us.
You're
There
older.
you go.
Well, that's good to know that I'm not the oldest one here. I'm the young pup, huh? That's raining.
So, wow. So we finally found somebody that's older than Bob.
For a long time, there was nobody older than me, but
Yeah.
glad to hear that, Steve. Somebody is my age or older.
Yeah.
We have had a better life, haven't we, Steve? We got to grow up in the good times, not in this crap that we live in nowadays.
Saunders said, my sponsor passed away in December, and I found out on January 1st. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully they've gone on to their great reward.
I've had so many
Sandra.
friends die this year. It's just like, who's next? I mean, close friends. Who's next? Who's next?
Rick says, Bob, you're a young punk kid. Yep.
I act young, but believe me, I feel like the rest of you guys 70. I just don't act like it.
Steve says, you got that right, lucky dog. There you go. Some days we feel old, some days we feel young. Some
Yeah.
days we feel good, some days we don't.
Most days I don't feel good. It just depends what time it is. I wake up hurting like crazy every morning about 2:30.
Laura said, young at heart. That helps, Lorna, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Being young at heart.
Well, I get pushing out, but I don't get much sleep, and I strive for my sleep because I only get a few hours.
Rick says, all days I hurt and feel old.
Oh, I know, Rick. I know that's life. Even when I was working, I was still hurting a lot, but I just kept on pushing.
So we're all the way up to almost noon on the chat.
Yeah.
Or on the drive.
Yeah,
not
see,
the
here
chat.
we went all night and we're coming back up to noon. The time is faster than it really should
It is.
be. It's not actual time. I wish I could get it closer. I'd much rather drive in the daytime. But right now, it's not there. And it's raining.
Rain is loud.
I can hear the rain.
Steve says, good music, real food, real milk, shakes, and egg cream.
There you go.
Terrific, powerful cars. We really had it good, Bob.
We did. We
Yeah.
really did. I was born in 1953. There wasn't Queer Zone. There was around, but not like they are now. It's ridiculous. I can't stand that.
Egg creams, I love it.
And egg cream. That's stupidity in the world now. You look at these commercials like, oh my God, they got that on. Hey, always. The Bible tells us that's not the way we live.
It says, Steve, I remember the soda jerks at the pharmacies.
Oh yeah.
I do, yep.
Yeah. Penny candy, You'd take 50 cents and man, you had a lot
Just
of
thought
candy.
tumbleweed rolling off on the side. That's funny. Hey, there's Dawn with the
Hello,
young
Dawn.
RVers. Good morning. Dawn had a birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to Dawn.
Was you born in the morning? Well, usually they'll name somebody that is born early in the morning called Don.
Oh, Gio, it's a guy.
Take the left
Gio,
turn
so it
ahead.
could be. Who knows?
Oh,
Donald.
okay, so it's the male form of the Don.
Yeah, Don. I didn't specify that. Yeah, Don and his wife is Charity.
Charity.
William says nothing tastes like it. And everyone says congrats to.
I gotta make a U-turn. For some reason, they got
Steve says,
bumped
Rick,
up.
that was my first job. Oh, it was. That's cool, Steve. It's soda jerk.
I worked
cool.
at a grocery store.
William says hello to everyone. Saying hello to Don and happy birthday to Don. Grace said, good morning, Don. Hope your birthday was awesome.
Gotta turn around, guys. Some reason I'm not on the right track.
Uh-oh.
We're at a gas station.
Don't get hung up.
Do we need gas? No, we don't need gas.
Don says, thank you. 8:11 in the morning, but named after my dad.
My dad's name was Bob.
Robert.
What's that?
Robert.
My dad's name was Bob.
Did they call him Bob?
Yes.
Did they?
Yes. Robert is that weird name that they give you your surname. I don't use those. I'm Bob. I'm Robert Pierce, but I'm Bob. My dad was Robert Pierce, but he was Bob.
How old, Don? Says Rick asked how old you are, Don. We'll let him answer that. He's commented yesterday on Sonia, so.
They had to name me Bob because I'm dyslexic and I kept spelling Robert backwards. I just made it Bob.
Rick says my dad's name is Chet.
Chet.
Lorna says hit the like button, everyone. Thank you, Lorna.
Hey, we're running out of time. We got 5 minutes. What should we do with this? Just end it, or should we try to crash? Well, or should we try to crash?
We can always crash. It's always.
I don't know that this truck will crash.
Bree says Carol sent me a link to. Bree said Carol sent me a link to a waterfall. She loves me so good. I'm glad Carol's in touch with you there. So that's awesome.
Yeah. See, I don't think this truck has enough speed to crash.
You're hauling fluids. What, you got milk in there?
I got milk.
Saunders said, my cousin's name is Robert. He goes by Bob.
He goes by Bob. A lot of guys go by Bob.
Oh,
I'm not formal. I'm not formal at all. Has anybody seen that by now?
Hi, everybody.
I'm not highfalutin or formal. I'm plain Jane.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's your wife's name, Jane.
Hmm?
That's Steve's wife's name, Jane.
Yep,
I said,
Steve.
I'm plain Jane.
Plain Jane, yep, it is.
Yeah, Steve's wife's name's Jane.
Dawn says 49, my last year in my 40s.
49.
Yep, that's what I thought you said yesterday, so. Steve says, take out the telephone poles.
I can do that. It'll just go up against it and go flood.
It'll bounce.
I wish it could. I'll show you here. Let's just go down here and run into one.
Rick says,
boom, see? That's all it does.
Rick says, Bob, do you have a brother named Neil?
Nope, Ron. My brother's name's Ron.
And Laura says, Bree, that was nice of Carol. Yep. And Rick says, Don, you're a youngster. Well, it says Bob's brother is Popcorn Sutton.
There you go. Popcorn Sutton.
You going back out to ride?
And trying to get out of here.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
It's not gonna do nothing because it doesn't have enough ass. This is a slow, low-powered truck.
So you're probably just gonna have to drive it on out then.
That blue car's gonna get in my way. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it.
That was good. You didn't jackknife it.
Well, yeah, we've got about 3 minutes left here. So
Dawn says, "Don't feel young anymore." Yep.
No. I really don't.
Dawn, is that a play on your name, Dawn and Young, the Young RVers?
Done.
Steve says, pretty well mounted telephone poles. They are.
Yeah, I mean, and like I say, this truck doesn't have a lot of, even a truck that has a lot of oomph to it, it won't knock down the telephone poles.
Rick says, Bob, hit a car head on. Oh, crash.
I did.
Lacey jumped when you did that.
That's a cement truck I hit.
But nothing happened, yeah.
He's backing up.
He's backing up.
He's scared of me.
I would be too.
I can't get it going.
Dawn said, yep, that's what I did. That was funny. Good play on words. He goes, whoop, did everybody jump at that?
Did everybody jump when I
I
smacked?
was funny because Lacey actually jumped. She heard the crash.
Smacked head on into that cement truck. Or is it cement?
William says, everyone enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and prayers for everyone.
Yeah, it's warm. Everybody stay in prayer. Guys, if any of you guys don't know Jesus, don't have him in your heart, go find him. It'll be the best thing you'll ever do because it's eternity and Jesus is real. He come and died for us, for our sins, and made our way to heaven. So when you go and die, you'll go to heaven and live a glorious life forever and ever. So I like to see everybody there with me. So that's where I'm going. See you guys.
Have a great weekend. All stay safe and happy.
Monday, we'll be in our normal Monday chat like we always do. Let's hit this cop while we're right here. So,
Rick's battery's dying.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
See, we hit the cop. Oh, no, I hope he's not hurt.
He's standing there. He's oblivious.
Hey, buddy, I just hit you. Don't you know it?
Amen, Bob. So, bye,
Amen.
everybody.
See you guys later on.
Here.
God bless. I got to figure out how do I get out of here.
Have a good weekend, all.
All right, guys. Let's get on the right exit here. There it is.